What's going on, guys? Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to the channel. The PlayStation 4 is a pretty good console. The Xbox One is too. And before these consoles actually came out, there was a lot of people in the media saying that consoles are dead, that we're going to be moving towards streaming devices. Things like Steam are going to basically take over the gaming industry. People don't want consoles anymore. And they were totally wrong. So all those people were absolutely wrong. We know now the PlayStation 5 is going to happen, that the Xbox 2 is definitely going to happen. And there's already speculation in the ether about what these consoles just might be. I'll drop a link in the description. PlayStation 5 might be VR compatible, rumored to be developed as a streaming device, unlikely to make an appearance before 2019 and more. The PlayStation line of gaming consoles has been household names for millions of gamers across the globe since its debut back in 1994. Though it has not been confirmed by Sony yet, various rumors are suggesting that the company has already started the development process of the next-gen gaming console, the PlayStation 5. A popular website reported that the upcoming iteration of PlayStation will not only be better than the existing consoles, it might even look completely different from them. Devinder Kumar of AMD recently stated that both the next-gen console of Microsoft's Xbox 2 and PlayStation 5 are actually in development. His claim cannot be completely blown away after giving the fact that it is AMD who supplies processors for both the gaming consoles. The latest report suggests that AMD has already started developing a chipset for the upcoming PlayStation 5 and Xbox 2. A custom chipset based on microarchitecture from Jaguar is currently being used in the PlayStation 4. This particular chipset has incorporated the 86X feature into the PlayStation 4, which makes it backwards compatible. It is being rumored that the PlayStation 5 will also be backwards compatible, which means that users will be able to run PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 games on it. The backwards compatibility feature allows users to enjoy older games in the latest console with better graphics and performance. Experts are speculating that with the rise of the VR technology, the developers might decide to make the upcoming console VR compatible. Apparently, Sony is hard at work in building their own VR technology, and rumors are doing rounds on the internet that the company might build PlayStation 5 by incorporating Project Morpheus into it. It is likely that Sony will release their VR tech into the market to get first-hand knowledge of reactions from consumers regarding the device before deciding to incorporate the same into the PlayStation 5. Some experts are of the opinion that the advancement of mobile phones and the introduction of VR technology might put the existence of the next-gen consoles in danger. A number of modern-day smartphones have the ability to be used as gaming devices, which is definitely not good news for the next-gen consoles. It has been seen that the average lifespan of the existing consoles has been around the 5 years mark. Emmett Shear, executive at Twitch, is of the opinion that the advancement of mobile phones combined with the new VR technology will reduce the lifespan of the upcoming consoles unless the developers decide to make these devices usable for a number of different purposes apart from gaming. A renowned website reported that the PlayStation 5 might not be a gaming console, rather it might be created as a streaming device. If indeed Sony decides to create the PlayStation 5 as a streaming device, users will be able to plug it into their TV and stream games from a PC to it. The site further points out that Sony's PlayStation Now, which is essentially a cloud-based gaming platform, will come in aid if PlayStation 5 is developed as a streaming device. Users will be able to stream any game from this online service to their TV and enjoy it without having to worry about storing it on disk drives. However, the site also mentions that a powerful internet connection will be the #1 necessity for the purpose of streaming games directly from PlayStation Now to TVs. The PlayStation 5 might also come with support of 4K resolution, which will enable it to run games at a much higher frame rate per second compared to the 30 frames per second that the current gen consoles run. However, there has been no official backing behind this rumor, and thus readers should take it with a pinch of salt. According to Michael Pachter, an analyst at Webish Securities, it is highly unlikely that the PlayStation 5 would make an appearance in 2018. He believes that the device making an appearance in 2019 is a more probable possibility. In other news, it has been reported that Rockstar might release GTA 6 for PlayStation 5. Various rumors have already started building up regarding the 6th iteration of the GTA games, and the latest suggests that it might be developed for PlayStation 5. The game has been reportedly in the developmental stages for quite a long time, and it's being speculated that the game won't hit the market before 2022. It was previously reported that Rockstar might release the game in 2018. However, if the company wants to make it compatible with PlayStation 5, they will have to put a halt to the development process of the game until they can acquire specific knowledge about the hardware configurations of the next generation console from Sony. Crossmap claims that this delay in development of GTA 6 will push its release date back to 2022. However, there has been no confirmation regarding the matter yet from either Sony or Rockstar. So, we know the PS5 is going to happen. I hope to God they don't turn it into a streaming device. Now, this article is interesting in a number of ways, and some of the stuff in the article is just crap, if you ask me. The fact that they are speculating that PlayStation 5 is going to be some kind of streaming box, I don't believe that's going to happen at all. I think that once they do decide to remove physical media, they're going to lose a lot of sales. People like to actually own their stuff. And as technology continues to get better, people are noticing more and more that networks are consistently going down, especially PlayStations. So if PlayStation, they want to make the PS5 some kind of streaming device, they're going to fail. Another thing that's kind of interesting, this 4K resolution, I think that's going to really, really be a definite. Every console that comes out in the ninth generation is going to be able to play games in 4K. Everybody's getting 4K TVs now, and it's really, really a leap ahead of the 1080p aspect ratio and resolution that we're used to at the moment. 2019, that does make a lot of sense. The PS4 came out, I want to say, I believe it was November. I think the PS4 dropped November 15, 2013, so that'll be a 6-year lifespan for the PS4. I think that's a very, very believable number. I don't think they're going to wait any longer than that. Will the PlayStation 5 have out-of-the-box VR functionality? Probably not. I think that Sony has kind of got an idea of the way they want to continue to market their consoles. The PlayStation 4 is a video game console, and anything else that you want with it, you're going to have to add to it. I think that makes a lot of sense. Now, maybe bundles, PlayStation 5 bundles that allow you to maybe use your PlayStation VR, that would make a lot of sense. But I don't think that they want to convolute the message by adding all this crazy functionality, streaming this and doing that. They want it to be a games box. I mean, look what happened with the Xbox One. They tried to make it do everything, and they ended up failing miserably when they announced it. So I don't think Sony's going to do the same thing and say, and you can play your VR games, and you can do this, and they want it to be the PlayStation 5, a very powerful gaming rig, and I think that's what it's going to be. Will it be able to handle PlayStation VR? More than likely, for sure. But will it be just in the box, part of the deal? Probably not. And this guy, Devinder Kumar of AMD, stating that this is already actually taking place at Xbox, and PlayStation 4 is actually being worked on right now because he works at AMD. I don't know. It's very possible. Of course, AMD is going to create their chipsets, and on some level, I'm sure they're already working on them, but that's kind of depressing that usually when these new consoles come out, that the technology has existed for years, and once the PlayStation 5 and Xbox 2 come out, you know that PCs are going to still be way ahead of them. So that's the only down to that situation. You guys let me know what you think about the PlayStation 5. What would you like to see the PlayStation 5 be able to do? 5K streaming, 60 frames per second, implementing PlayStation Now, blah. To me, PlayStation Now is dead. You guys let me know what you think below. Be sure to give a thumbs up, show support for the Beastly Gamer channel, and share the video on all your favorite social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.